Can't believe we're in El Salvador. So we checked in last night. We got dinner at the hotel because we were just exhausted. I had a bad headache. We got a little bit of rest last night and we just ate breakfast. And today starts our festivities here in El Salvador, and I cannot wait to see what we get up to. This is our view from the hotel. We got a volcano view. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. To start off our trip in San Salvador, we choose to do a walking tour of the city. We met our local guide, who we would later learn that would be with us for the rest of our trip. He taught us so much about El Salvador, including some history, some about their culture, and we learned a lot about the daily lives of the locals. We walked by some markets, beautiful churches, in the historic downtown area of San Salvador. This was the perfect start to our trip because it really gave us a bit of an inside look to what the largest city in the country is before we deep dive into the nature in the small towns. El Salvador doesn't have much of a good reputation because following their 12-year civil war, many gangs popped up, causing El Salvador to be named the most dangerous country in 2015. Since then, the recent president has made huge strides for the country, locking up thousands of gang members and making the country now the safest in Latin America. Despite its past, we kept an open mind and heart and wanted to decide for ourselves how the country really is. Some horchata, it's delicious. So we just finished our walking tour. We had a tour guide who will probably be with us for the rest of our trip, but it's a beautiful city. We caught a taxi to a beach called El Zonte, and all the beaches here are black sand, and it's really cool looking. So far, what do you think of El Salvador?
Well, I wish I spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
If you speak Spanish, this country's a breeze because they take the dollar, and if you speak Spanish,
Yeah.
you're good.
Unfortunately, I only have about a month learning of Duolingo Spanish to get us by, but muy poquito español.
All I know is the key words: baños, cerveza, gracias, de nada, dinero.
So another name for El Zonte Beach is called Bitcoin Beach because you can pay with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's actually a national currency here, although we were told by our tour guide a lot of people don't really use it, but we use the US dollar is used here. So yeah, pretty interesting. El Salvador is everything I love. Beaches and volcanoes. I'm a happy girl if you give me those two things. And food, nice food. Look how cool these little rocks are. You can see where the waves have indented it. And then when the tide comes in, oh, that's awesome. Pretty sure over there you can go in the caves. There's some caves somewhere over here, and I think those are it. We're the only ones on this beach. It's crazy that there's nobody out here. Although it is rainy season, so it's not like tourist season. So that's in like December. But I bet it's packed for peak tourist season out here. We found a nice looking restaurant here at El Zonte Beach. We're gonna get some refreshing.
We haven't found it yet. We only Googled it.
Oh,
it's
well,
close.
True. But we haven't eaten since breakfast, and we're gonna get some food. What is food in Spanish? Searching for our restaurante. That must be it on the corner. Right there?
It says it's like this one.
Oh, okay. My shoe broke, so I'm rocking it barefoot.
I like this one a little bit
I got this drink. It's got tahini. I don't even remember what it is, but it sounded good. It's delicious.
Is it really?
Yeah. And Sam got the golden El Salvador beer. And look at our view out there. Cheers. Look at that. Oh my God, it's thick. We have visitors. Gato y gato. Hi. For a meal, I got this seafood soup, and it comes with some kind of pupusa looking tortilla. Sam got steak filled with seafood. There's like octopus and shrimp and mussels. Oh my gosh. And it's coconut milk soup. We just got back to the hotel. I'll just show you the view. Sun just set. Gosh, it's amazing. We've arrived in Temanique in the cute little town square. We're about to do the waterfall hike, but our tour guide is getting tickets right now while we explore the square. Looks like a cute little church over here. It's required to have a local guide to visit the Temanique waterfalls because it's on private property, so we joined a few other people for our hike. The hike brings you to several falls where you can swim and cliff jump, and the hike, not the easiest given the humidity and the steep terrain, but it was so worth it. So glad we brought water shoes for this.
Yeah, that's what it's like in bare
Oh
feet.
my God. It's just hiking through the water, rocks, and then we're headed to the waterfall here. The hike, because it was so humid.
But we're about to go uphill now.
Wow, and
uphill.
it's starting to
rain.
rain. Wish us luck.
I might just take my shirt off.
We made it to El Tunco Beach on this restaurant called Roca San Sal, and it's a beautiful beach view. Conquistador. We got some ceviche, shrimp ceviche to share. So good. Our tour guide told us to get this, so. Sam gets mad at me if I don't squirt the lime, so I'm gonna squirt the lime. Oh yeah. Red snapper. What is the fish you got?
Over there.
He has red snapper, both red snapper, with some corn tortilla, plantain, and I think it comes with beans underneath. We're now checking out the city of El Tunco, city, aka town, and we're gonna do a little bit of shopping around here. It's a very beautiful town. It's like 5 streets deep with all these cute surf shops and souvenirs. They call it Surf City because you can surf all year round around here. Finally made it to the beach. The water feels so good on my feet. It's beautiful out here. Look how neat this is. It's like the river meets the ocean. We got some pupusas to go from Uber Eats from a pupuseria. Pupusas are El Salvador's national dish. It's like made of corn or rice flour, and you can put like chicken. The most common is cheese and beans. Yum. Hiking the Santa Ana volcano. It's just like sore from yesterday's Tamanike waterfalls. So I hope we fare well today. There's a lot of cloud coverage out here today, but it's beautiful. That's Izalco volcano. The hike up Santa Ana volcano was not too hard, but it consisted of a lot of hiking up rocks with not too much shade towards the top. It was so worth it for the views, and it's definitely one of the most unique hikes we have ever done. We even got a local made ice cream treat at the peak. Made it. It's our last day in El Salvador, and we're gonna do the Ruta de las Flores, which is the route of the flowers. Basically, there's a lot of wildflowers. I'm not sure if this is the season for that, but anyways, either way, we're gonna see a couple of like native towns, small little towns with markets, and then we're gonna go to a coffee farm. So it should be a very exciting day today. Sammy got sick. So, with Sam's blessing, I tackled Ruta de las Flores without him. I couldn't leave El Salvador without seeing the beautiful small towns and markets because, to be honest, those are some of my favorite things to see in new countries. It really gives you an inside look at how life can really be for the locals, and you often learn so much from it. A taco. Look at this huge mural. It's beautiful. We stopped in many towns like Ataco, including Waiua and now Izalco, and we also did some touristy things as well, like this crazy rainbow slide. That was so scary, but it was fun. I got to taste some delicious Salvadorian coffee, and I stopped at some amazing lookout points to take in my last views of this amazing country.
Here's my thoughts on El Salvador. Fun country, probably should speak Spanish. Very friendly, very safe, very cheap. It's easy to transition as an American here. All you need is Spanish and you're good to go. And even then, just say gracias, de nada, buenos, and la quinta.